CrossFit crew. So today we're going to talk about the zone diet. I'm super excited that we're starting another challenge. But this was a little bit different than the 800 grams of veggies. Not entirely different, but it takes it to another step, another level, somewhere where you start measuring and being more cautious of what you're eating and when you're eating it and why you're eating it and stuff like that. So I did a little slideshow, and I'm going to try to put the pictures here as I'm talking. We'll see if it works. First time I do this on the slideshow, it's pretty cool. Anyway, okay, so first one, let's talk about it. It says it is prescribed that we eat. Here we go. First one is meat, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, some fruit, little starch, and absolutely no sugar. All right, so that last one is the hardest one for me because I really enjoy sweets. And I know it's going to be hard for everybody else as well if you like sweets. So it wants you to, shop around the skirts of the grocery store, meats that are fresh, red meat, chicken, turkey, just nothing that is packaged or canned or that has ingredients in it, and all of that is out. So everything you want to get it fresh meat, fresh vegetables, nuts and seeds, little fruit, little starch, no sugar. Pretty awesome. So that's the beginning of it. And so the way that we're going to break all that up is we're going to do 30% of protein, 30% of fat, and then 40% of carbohydrates. However, carbohydrates does not mean eat a whole bowl of pasta. No, I put a little thing on there that says basta with the pasta, or basta con la pasta, which means enough with the pasta. I don't know, I just really like that. Anyway, so when it says carbs, that's where we're going to implement our 800 grams of vegetables. So you should have, a hand-sized portion or palm-sized portion of protein. You should have your fat, which either is seeds or nuts or avocado, something with fat, a good source of fat. And then, overflowing colorful vegetables. So that should be the majority of your plate. With that said, we're going to go a little bit deeper into that. And the things that you are going to need is your body fat percentage, which is going to help us calculate our lean body mass. And that you're going to obtain with the measurements that you guys are going to be doing at the gym with Elizabeth. And that should tell you, if not, get with me and we can figure something out. Also, you're going to need to know the activity level. But of course, if you're watching this video, you are a member of CrossFit Men. So you should be working out 3 to 5 days, if all possible, right? If we're not skipping the heavy workouts and the ones we prefer or not prefer. Anyway, not my area. Okay. So for somebody that is active like us, I would go from a scale to 1 to 10. I would say a 7. We're not working out 2 hours a day. We're working out just 1 hour a day, 3 to 5 days a week. I would say around a 7, just to keep it, simple. And then we're going to need your weight. And last one, it's going to be a scale. You're going to need a scale to measure your food. All right. With that said, we're going to go into the math, everybody's favorite part. And we're going to start with finding your body, your lean body mass. And we're going to find that with your weight and your body fat percentage. So I'm going to give the example of mine on there. And please keep an open mind. Don't get intimidated by the numbers. It's really not that hard. And if anything, I am more than happy to do the math for you. This is a math that you're going to do one time only, unless your numbers start changing and you want to, add more fat or do something different with the diet. But as of now, at the beginning, you're going to start and do this math one time. So to calculate the lean body mass, you're gonna have your weight, which mine is 131 right now, and you're gonna subtract that of, we're going to open parentheses, and we're going to say my 16% body fat. So we're going to do 0.16 times the pounds, which is 131. So 0.16 times 131 is 20.96. And then we're going to subtract my pounds again, 131 minus 20.96. And that equals out to be 110.04, and that equals my lean body mass. Okay, so that number we're going to take, and that's going to help us find our blocks. The diet is based on blocks. So I have color coded the numbers so you can kind of track it and see where it comes from and what it's doing. So the formula there is multiplying that lean body mass times the activity level, which we said a good number would be 7. So we're going to put 0.7, and then we're going to divide all that by 7. And that's going to give us our blocks. And for me, I calculated out 11.004, and we're just going to round that up to 11 blocks. So I have now found my blocks. And like I said, that's a one-time math that you're going to do at the beginning. That's not something you're going to have to be doing every time you are prepping your food or anything like that. Okay, so the next little picture is going to show you what a block looks like. So one block of protein should be 7 grams. One block of carbs is 9 grams. One block of fat should be around 3 grams. So what that looks like, if you can see the picture at the bottom, 7 grams of protein would be an egg. 9 grams of carbs would be about a cup of strawberries, and fat for 3 grams, we have 3 almonds. It's as simple as that, guys. It doesn't get that complicated, I promise, if you look at it as just like that. So that is one block, and I need 11 of those. So let me show you how my day goes, and my day goes a little bit different than yours, I'm sure. So I work out at 5:30 in the morning, like most of you know, and I usually have my first meal as soon as I, drive to work. So 7 a.m. I am eating my first meal. Then I eat again at 10 a.m. and then I eat at 1. Then I eat at 4 or around 5 usually, and then around 7 p.m. So I eat 5 times a day, and I know everybody's schedule is different. So if you have to do 3 meals instead of 5, or 4 meals, or whatever works for you, as long as you're having all of your blocks at some point in the day, okay? So if you're a guy, or you have 14 blocks or 15 blocks, you can distribute that with 4, 4, 4, and then 1 or 2. You can distribute the blocks however you want to. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm just showing you that eating 3 blocks, 3, 3, 1, 1, equals the 11 blocks total that I need for my whole day. Okay, I have added some resources there where you are able to look up and find a certain type of food, fat, or it gives you a little average. You can kind of cheat there and say, okay, how much is a banana? And banana is, let's see here, 45 grams. And how much do I need for my carbs? And then you'll calculate however more you need or less. So that can kind of help you there with the math. All right, guys. So again, this is just I say little, but this video is almost 10-15 minutes long. It's just a little introduction to it. It is a block. You do have to measure it, but it's not precise macros weighing by the gram. It's a great way to start improving your performance. So there's the next slide says, why do you do it? You want to go from having all this health issues to being, healthy. And you want to improve your health by eating healthier, by working out. This is why we do it, right? To improve our health, to improve our mental and physical performance, to reduce inflammation in our body, to reduce body fat, not the pounds. Let's not focus on how much we go down on the scale, but more the body fat, in our body. And with that, you're going to get more energy, you're going to improve your digestion, you're going to be able to manage stress better, and even do more with your children and stuff like that. So it's a great thing to do. You feel better. And last but not least, I have the last little picture there, which I love. It says, it's time to start your 70%. So a lot of the times we think that if we go into the gym and we work out for an hour, and then we do extra workouts at the end, and then we go home and do some arm races, and then we go home and run 3 miles, and we forget that all that is great and awesome. However, it's only 30% of what our body needs. 70% is diet. So if you want to see improvement in your workouts, if you want to see improvement in losing percent in your body fat and toning your body and all of those things, feeling better, you have to focus on your diet. And I think that the Zone Diet would be a great way to start. So I know it's a lot to put in your mind right now. If you have any questions, if you want me to do the math for you and go over it one-on-one, I would be happy to help you. All right, guys, I'm so glad that we're doing this challenge again. It's going to help all of us. Have a great day.